Around September of 2014, I got kind of a funny phone call from a draftsman that I know named David. And David called me and said, I've got this project that I'm working on. We're building a porch onto the back of a house, and it's kind of running close to an existing tree. Can you come over and look at it? Because the homeowner wants to keep the tree, so we want to find out if we can save it. So I told him, that's not normally what I do, but I'll be happy to do it. It's right around the corner, and maybe I can convince the homeowner to buy a landscape plan. So we get closer to the meeting day, and I hadn't really talked to the homeowner yet. I had emailed her back and forth, but finally she called me while she was in town on a local number, so we wouldn't have to call internationally. And she said, "Hi, my name's Esther DeWald," with a totally thick Canadian accent that I had a hard time understanding. But she said, "Hi, this is Esther DeWald. I'm from Canada. I bought this house in Mobile. It's a historic home. I'm renovating it, and we are going to be documenting it on a web series." Okay, And so she said, our meeting's at 9, but the film crew will be here at 8. So, we should be wrapped up by the time that our meeting comes together at 9. And I stopped and I thought, wait, film crew? I've secretly always wanted to be on TV. So I put on my cutest skinny jeans that I could find. I just had a baby at the time. So put on my skinny jeans, and I was putting on my makeup, and I was like, I'm gonna get on TV. So let's do this thing. I'm Catherine Ahrensberg, and this is Simple, Honest Design. Esther DeWald and I met as scheduled. She had a bucket list item, as she called it, to restore a historic home in the South, and she chose this house with such rich history to fulfill her dream. Somewhere in there I pitched the idea of hiring me to design her landscape, and she accepted. Over the next year and a half, Esther traveled to Mobile about once a month to meet with me, contractors, and to film the episodes for her web series. Together we developed the design for her yard over email, through Skype, and on her short visits to the South. The front landscape is simple and clean as to not distract from the house. And the backyard is more formal and included a few must-haves on Esther's list. A lion head as the project focal point, a checkerboard pattern path, and of course, traditional southern plants like camellias, azaleas, and hydrangeas. The landscape contractor and I worked together during installation to make sure all the details of the plan were implemented the way we planned, even though Esther was out of town. As a designer, I'm in the business of learning about my clients so that I can design for them, and becoming friends is a given when a project lasts as long as this one did. And of all the things I learned during the project, probably the biggest one was to dream big. Esther mentored me as I developed and continued to develop my own web series, and I was featured on episode 11 of her Southern Romance video. So showing up early, ready to be on camera, did pay off. It's still really hard for me to believe that all of this got started with just a simple tree consult, but you know what? Sometimes that's how incredible opportunities present themselves. If you'd like to follow along with Esther's story, you can visit experiencephantom.com and watch all 13 episodes of her web series focused on renovating one beautiful historic home in Mobile, Alabama. A huge thanks to Esther DeWalt, Richard Belsham, and David Clarkson for giving me this awesome opportunity. If you'd like to see the Simple Honest Design videos come straight to your inbox and actually receive them earlier than everybody else gets to see them, you can go to azaleastreetdesigns.com and sign up with your email address. Until next time, I'm Catherine Ahrensberg, and this is Simple Honest Design.